Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're playing Manor Lords. Character creator, we'll keep him. Coat of arms. And change the symbols, background, instances, how many times you want that symbol to appear, and then rotations, scale. And then field 2. I like it. Continuing on, our scenarios is rise to prosperity, fulfill requirements of your citizens, plan and rule your medieval town as you see fit, without worry of combat. Restoring the peace, 2 territories in the north claimed by an illegitimate baron, whose castle is located just off the map. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions. And then on the edge. Grow your city and raise forces as quickly as you can. Lands are pestered by raiders and undefended settlements will quickly perish. I think we're going to go with the basic default, restoring the peace. End goal, domination. Keep it default. Just getting into the game. New message. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready to battle. I'll unite these lands under my rule. In Manor Lords, families need food and fuel and roofs above their head to survive. Supplies in the region panel above show how much you've got left. So, we've got 5 unassigned personnel, 0 assigned, 0 living spaces, 10 total population, and 50% approval rating. Public order 100%. Regional wealth 50. We have 1 ox, 0 horse, 0 mules. Then we're approximately 4 months before our supplies run out. And over here on the right, looks like we have 38 total construction equipment between timber, stone, and tools. We've got 20 bread, 20 firewood, no crops, no crafting materials, no commodities, and no military. Right. Homelessness. First, we should get some homes. Roads, construction, army, map, help, and settings. In almost all cases, resources in Manor Lords have to be physically moved. It can take a moment, so feel free to change the game speed if you feel like it. Game speed controls are in the bottom right. Down here, pause, normal speed, fast forward. Let's pause it for right now as we figure out what's going on. Exposed foods. This is generic storage. Goods stored here are vulnerable to weather damage, need to be moved to a storehouse. So we'll have to build a storehouse. Exposed good pantry. These goods are vulnerable to weather damage, need to be moved to a granary. And then our homelessness. So we need a storehouse, granary, and some homes. Zoom in. Let's see what we got. Every region in Manor Lords has strengths and weaknesses. Be sure to check all resource deposits as well as investigate soil fertility before deciding on direction of your town. If your region has weak fertility, consider setting up trade early. Got it. So then over here we have overlays. Our land with no overlays. Underground water sources. Emer. Flax fertility. Barley. Rye. Smell and fire hazards, which are both works in progress. This is an early access. So we have gathering, mining, logistics, residential, farming, industry, trade, administration, and cosmetic. So look in residential, burgage plots require 2 logs per, provides living space for a single family or 2 families when expanded. Wells provide drinking water, and a marketplace fulfill residential requirements. Farms, fields, farmhouse, pasture, sheep farm, windmill, and a communal oven. Logistics, there's our granary, 2 lumber, 10 stone, storehouse, 2 lumber, pack station, this is to set up barters, and a hitching post, stable space for oxen. Mining, stonecutters camp, and a mining pit. We have our logging camp, woodcutter's lodge, saw pit, forester's hut, hunting camp, and a forager's hut. Upgraded. Oh, I guess they gather berries. Some buildings have flexible borders. Place 4 points to designate an area. Got it. Okay. So let's see here. So our water's right here. Let's go. Let's build it. Make a road. Unassigned families work on construction automatically. Got it. Some workspaces allow villagers to use hand carts to transport up to 10 goods at once. However, pulling a cart off-road is extremely slow. Make sure you connect your buildings to roads. Okay, so kind of come around here. Alright, doesn't need to be perfect. Right, so let's start the time. And this is our visit mode. All of our villagers here going to work. As they start to build their homes. Over here we have the ox pulling logs. We've got our supplies that we need to get covered up. Timber require ox to move. Villagers will automatically get the ox when it's needed. Got it. What was this? So, let's see about getting some lumber. Logging camp.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Let's rotate around here, see what we're working with. Let's set this up in the just inside the tree line. That way we can start getting some lumber.
I think the window should go over there. Is this beam straight? He thinks it is. Well, he's straight enough for this kind of work. Come on, come along.
Just like that. And homeless will move into the plot, and if approval is high enough, might attract new families. However, families need more than just space to be happy. Click on the building to check their residential requirements. So let's see here. Building. Requirements. So they need water access, church, fuel stall supply, food, clothing.
Have you marked the joist for the rafters already?
And later on we can construct an extension in the backyard.
Check that doorway's width.
So they require fuel. And then people. So we have a family. It's like it shows the family that's currently occupied. This is pretty neat. And well constructed in the region. Alright, so let's look at
Thinks it is. Well, he's straight enough for this.
wells.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
We're going to need some lumber. Let's read our message. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by rumors and slanders some may spread about me, signed and sealed by my own seal. Hildbolt von Baron Root. I'm going to leave the conversation as it is right now. So let's up the priority here. So I think 3 houses there. Need to build a pantry at some point. For that we need so we'll wait a minute. Say build our logging camp. Fast forward a little. Really nice looking. This is our territory. We have some clay, stone, iron, 19 of 20 wild animals, and some berries behind our logging camp.
I
Looks
do
like
hope
we're
we have
about
enough wood to
three
finish this
quarters
building.
built on the
It'd be
logging
most
camp.
embarrassing to run out halfway through.
Alright. Select it and assign a family whenever you'd like to start production. So, however, while human workforce has been assigned by default, livestock workforce shared between workplace. Okay, got it. Assign a family. Let's get 3 working and felling some trees.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
Alright. So we need to get our I think we'll probably put the granary over here. Oh, 4. Okay. We're getting our logs. And our storehouse.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
And our granary. Let's put it on over here. And try and make it look like a natural city. Nothing too crazy and blockish. We need 2 more plots. Go here. I think that looks good.
Hard to find a good tree. Soft.
And we'll let them build. We got 5 logs stored.
Give me a hammer and something to knock you. I'll
I
put it
think
in
I'll
place.
bring this down. We need to focus on food and
Come along, lad.
fuel.
I'll stay with his prick.
Alright. Well,
Come on.
we need to get these supplies out of the rain.
Summer's coming soon.
Mark area for their stalls. We will get to that in a few minutes. Let's get their homes. And hopefully get those supplies moved. go back to farming. Let's get some fields.
This smooth enough?
Fields of Manor Lords need to be very large to be effective, but also take long to plow by hand. For starting village, try a field size about 1 morgen. Later, if you want the region to focus on farming, you consider spending developmental point to unlock heavy plow upgrade. Allows plowing much bigger fields far more efficiently using oxen. Alright. So this is the heavy point. So let's see what we have. So, got it. Just like that. We'll get to work on that. Strong militia is paramount to survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we need more weapons to equip all the men, or people, sorry, as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Let's form the militia. Get more population, you need to have enough empty mortgage plots, and your approval needs to be over 50%. Got it. I almost... Farmhouse employs families who work on the fields. Workforce distributed proportionately in accordance with fields set priority levels. We need to make a well. Let's scroll down in here. I think that'll be good. So, let's go back to farming. Farmhouse. Let's bring the farmhouse down here. Right there. So let's bring some road. Just like that. Let's get this. We'll wait on that. Food and fuel. So we've got 10 logs. Let's look at our field. Let's go wheat.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the breeding starts.
Let's set priority high. the wells done. Let's get focused over here. And branch off, make a couple more houses over here. And like that, we have the starting of a small burgage community. Stone. Let's see what we need for stone. Stonecutter's camp. Do I place it on the stone? Do I? There's clay over there.
Gave the old ox a hand for the month-old rat. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Let's that's what we'll put here. We'll bring the priority down low. Then we'll connect our roads.
Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. We don't want it to sag.
Just like that. Been excited about this game for quite a while. Guess they're waiting for okay. Some more log.
Summer's coming soon.
We'll wait on that for right now. So Woodcutter's Lodge. We are gonna need to start running out of food. Let's look into foraging. So we can probably should have done that before. Forager's hut. Let's put this. We don't really want to uproot anything, but let's turn it around this way. There. High priority. Bring these people out. People suffering from disease may stop working. Access to herbs might speed up their recovery, while a varied diet increases disease resistance. Okie dokie. What we need is, if the field is not set to fallow, workers will plow it and sow the crops as soon as possible. Yield will increase as it grows and is harvested in September during the harvest season. Got it. Okay, so let's get our roads.
Come along, lad.
What do we got over here? is wild animals. So let's look at hunting units. Okay. So we can't be within, but we can maybe come right out here. Set up a small hunting camp. Well, hunting camp. Let's get some people hunting. Let's get some people foraging. Keep one. Let's get 2 people hunting. Actually, foraging is a little bit easier. Get 2 people foraging. Alright, I think it's coming along nicely. Market areas for their stall in the forager's hut. It definitely is a let me pause this, figure out what's going on. Not enough supplies. Okay. Well, we will tackle that first. Woodcutters to make let's turn this around here. Let's set this right across from the logging station. Makes sense. Let's establish a forester's hut. Somewhere over here. Alright. Saving the game. Let's look into the requirements for logistics. Granaries, this is going to be storehouse, generic storage. Fetching post. Residential. Marketplace. Okay, so let's set up a marketplace. I'm going to establish a marketplace over here. Maybe not that big. Let's scroll in here. Let's try to get a road out this way first. And then we'll just make it look a little natural. So we're going to we can go a little bit bigger than that. Yes, okay. A well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families set up stalls automatically as long as there is enough space on the market. Hover over specific categories, check your current supply and demand, burgage plots closest to market, get their market requirements fulfilled first. Got it. Alright, I think we can press play again. Here's our hitching post. Let's look into Bloomery. I think this will be our next episode. Look into developing a little bit further. Church, corpse pit. Okay, that's unassign. We'll see what we got over here. What's that? Hunting lodge. So let's see. Got one at the foraging, one at the hunting lodge. Two at the farm. Let's bring one out of the farm for now, so we can start building some of our other amenities. I think we're in a good spot once we get this stuff set up. I think we will wrap it up for this episode. Woodcutter's Lodge, our Forester's Hut, get some repopulation, and then our marketplace. Maybe we can expand a few more houses. Clay and iron. Resources stolen by nearby bandits. Oh no, that's not good. Scroll out. Oh. When we come back, we will focus on expanding and finding those bandits.